to sit as long as you are 2 metres away from me, which is why we set this up as it is. Face masks aren't necessary, but hand sanitizer is, just to make sure that we are clean. So if I pass you that over, I've got my own bottle just here. It is the hand cleanser refreshing gel, 70% alcohol content. Yeah, we were provided these at work, so. Just give it a bit of a shake. This is just in case we have to, you know, hand over important documents between the two of us. But yes, so we can take this one nice and easy today. Doesn't need to be as rushed. But yeah, that was the. You've got enough? Is it working? Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's really good stuff, this. Anyway, let's get into the business deal you've had. Well, you signed for Aston Villa. Yep. No, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just quickly run through your current contract that's in place. Yep. So you have a wage of 35,000. It was the lower option, but you thought, you know, if you do well, the bonuses made up for that. You know, huge bonuses. I think in total. Is this how I got it to add up? No, I didn't add this in. So, the bonuses were 5,000 goal bonus, 7,500, so 7,500. Assist bonus, a clean sheet bonus of 10,000, and a win of 15,000 a week. So that was bonuses per game, which were pretty nice. And then a wage of 35,000, which was the lowest. You know, you had the highest at Everton at 60,000, but they also had the lowest bonuses. You had Newcastle's 40,000 and Southampton's 45,000, but we opted to go for the lesser wage because at the end of the day, it's only, you know, it's enough. I think we agreed on that. They were going to play you in your preferred positions of striker and right wing, but the bonuses were a lot better, so that if you were playing and you were given the opportunity, it did allow you to obtain a lot more money. And then, so say a year's worth of over the 5-year contract it would have offered you the 18.9 million pounds worth of money. So yes, we've come back from lockdown and you've been absolutely killing it. Aston Villa aren't doing too well, it's safe to say, but you've been absolutely killing it. You've been banging in goals, getting the assists. It's just unfortunate they've been conceding a lot more than you've been scoring. So not only are Aston Villa looking like they're getting relegated, which has lowered your price in terms of your own value, but you're also in high demand because you're still scoring the goals, you're still doing well. It's the team that's letting you down, and I'm not going to be afraid to say that to you. You know that. I know it's a team sport. I know that it's all about everyone getting involved, but at the end of the day, you're doing your job. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to offer your services or the teams that want you. So yeah. So we have had some improved offers, to say the very least. I think you're going to be very delighted with these. Very delighted. Now, Aston Villa, who you're with at the minute, have offered you an extra £10,000 a week wage. The contract says 5, but it's just like a 1-year bonus. So it's just that last year doesn't count. It's now 5 from now. So it improves from your current deal, which ends in 2024, to ending in the 2025 season. So that's okay. They're still going to prefer you as a striker or right winger, which, you know, you've played the majority as striker, but you have had an odd game where you've come on at right wing, you've performed well. So hey, it's decent. You're going to be playing exactly where they're playing you now. They've doubled your goal bonus to 10,000 from £5,000. the assist bonus has gone down. You know, they see you as a more of a clinical finisher, so they've doubled your goal bonus, but they haven't halved your assist bonus. They've only taken 2,500 off to make it £5,000. Now, similarly to what I've just been said, you're an attacker. Their clean sheet bonus isn't necessarily down to you, but they also recognise that it is a team game, and as long as you're performing well, so it's gone down from a £10,000 to a £5,000 clean sheet bonus, which is fair enough. They've halved that. You know, it's not your role or job at the end of the day, but they have offered you a £15,000 wage bonus, which is pretty hefty. Win bonus, not a wage bonus, a win bonus. So if you win the game, which is again primarily your job, it's the whole team's job, but a 15,000 win bonus if you win the match, extra 15,000. That brings your bonus total to £35,000, which is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. There you go. That per week added on to the 45,000 per week brings you up to a total of 80,000 per week estimated. If you score, get an assist, keep a clean sheet, and win the match, you'll get your wage plus all of the bonuses, and that'll equal 80,000 per year, which is a 7,500 improvement on your current contract, which is pretty nice. That takes your over the 5 years that you stay there, it'll take it up to £20.8 million you will have made. This is post-tax, so you'll have already been taxed on everything, because it doesn't quite work out. There's different numbers that I get sent. I work out the tax and work out, you know, what you come with, so you can tell, obviously, your accountant or whoever deals with your finances that these are the figures that I'm going to be able to spend. You know, you can budget for a house, you can budget for a car, things like that. Obviously, I'm in talks with your accountant, and I have to go through exactly what he's been told, because it alters. You know, as the taxes get bigger, taxes get smaller. They never get smaller. Taxes just get bigger. So fortunately, I try to make it easier for you, just so when you come into this is what you're getting. Next offer. Now, you've been, like I say, you're in high demand, but I wouldn't say it was from the top 6. Although there are a few in here that are within the top 6. So moving on, we have Sheffield United. They have offered you a 4-year contract from today's date, or from the sign-in date, which will take you into 2024, not 25. They have offered you 50,000 a week, which is a £15,000 improvement on your current deal, but a 5,000 improvement over the Aston Villa offer. Now, like I say, it's only for 4 years. They've offered to play you at striker primarily, but also versatile on the right wing and the left wing, just in case they need you to fill in at any point. A goal bonus of £12,000 will be offered, with a 5,000 assist, so it's very similar to what Aston Villa are offered. Huge goal bonus, they can see you're a clinical goal scorer. 5,000 assist bonus, so very similar to them. You're not getting an assist, but if you do, that's a added bonus. Exactly the same clean sheet bonus at £5,000, but a win bonus is a little bit less, over £10,000 instead of £15,000 on the Aston Villa offer. So that total bonus offer is £32,500. Now, that is £2,500 less than the Aston Villa offer, but also you're getting paid an extra £5,000, so you're £2,500 a week up. If you were to meet all these bonuses, you're getting paid more, but the likelihood of you hitting these bonuses obviously depends on your ability and your form, so take that as you will. So in total per week, you're looking at £82,500. Like I say, an extra £2,500 on Aston Villa's £80,000 a week offer, if that was, you know, your wage, and one of each bonus each week. So a yearly total over the 4 years is 17.16 million, which, you know, is less than the Aston Villa offer at 20.8. So that's what, 3.7 million away. But it's also a year's less contract, so that 3 million in a year can be devoured elsewhere. You can just move the club, or you can get an improved offer from Sheffield in the next couple of months. You never know. Yeah, yeah, so the next one we have is a 3-year contract at Wolves. They've offered the same as Aston Villa at 45,000, but for only 3 years. It's only a 3-year contract. Now this one for me, this contract offer from Wolves is all in all a little bit silly on my front. You're a young up and coming player and you want game time. They want you as a backup striker to Raul Jimenez. However, through the grapevine, he might be leaving, so you could be used as a replacement. Then again, if he gets an improved offer, he's going to be the starting striker and you will be a backup, unfortunately. But they only want you as striker, they don't want you as left wing or right wing or anything like that. So yeah, that could be pretty cool. So yeah, that's Wolves, yeah. So your goal bonus, 15,000, the biggest one on this list. Assist bonus, 10,000. Clean sheet, 10,000. And a win bonus of 12,000. So all in all, the biggest in every area bar the win bonus, which is higher than Sheffield's but lower than Aston Villa's and much lower than the Leicester one. Yeah, so it's quite obviously one of those things where, from the looks of the contract itself, you're earning a nice weekly wage. It's not for very long. You're going to be a backup, and the bonuses reflect that sort of backup status as you come in at the last minute, and if you do make a decent impact, and you either clutch up the game and you get a win, or you provide a vital assist and you get a decent goal, those could be great. But like I say, if you're a backup, you're probably not going to get a goal, and assist, and a clean sheet and a win all in the same one. So let's quickly revisit Aston Villa's. The total bonus value was 35. Sheffield's was 32.5. This one from Wolves is £47,000 just in bonuses. That's on top of the 45,000 a week. So you're looking at potentially, might not happen, might happen, a £92,000 weekly wage, which only over 3 years is 14.3 million. Now, it's 4,000 less than Sheffield with one less year. It's 6,000 less. No, 6,000. Let me rephrase. It's 3 million less than Sheffield with one less year. 6 million less than Aston Villa with 2 less years. So over the 3 years, it's 14 million. So let's quickly do 14 divided by 3. Your earn. It won't do it for me, bear with. Your average yearly wage at that point is 4.6 million. So an extra 2 years will give you 9.3 million, whereas you're actually only earning 6.5 million less. So the value of your contract per year is much higher. It's just a smaller contract, which you may see as a positive. You know, a 3-year contract at Wolves, go there for 2 years, play very well. Although be it a backup, you may be a backup option if they decide to get rid of Jimenez, in which case you might be their main striker. 2 years at Wolves, lower your value at the end of the contract, make an easy move over to the likes of Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool. Could happen, and they're going to offer you the big money. So so a total of 92,000 there, in comparison to the 82,500 at Sheffield and 80,000 a week at Aston Villa. That's with the goal bonuses included. But yeah, it's 5,000 less per week than Sheffield. But like I say, it's a backup option, so you're not going to be playing as much. Or from the looks of things, you might not be playing as much. You could get there in the end. Yes, so there is one final one, and that comes from Leicester City. Currently, sat in 4th, one point below Chelsea, on the same points as Man United, 4 points ahead of Wolves. They're a top team. You know, they won the league a couple of years ago. They've invested great. Brendan Rodgers is a great coach. In fact, I think all of these coaches is great. Aston Villa's maybe ifs and buts there, but he's your current manager. I know you get along with him very, very well. It's just whether you want to make the move down to the Championship or you want to. Yeah, I think it's one of the things with Aston Villa where they're offering you the bigger bucks because they want to keep you, and they want you to transition down to the Championship with them. Whereas the other ones are like, we want you to come up with us because they're top of the table. They can see your prowess. No, that makes sense. So, Leicester have offered £55,000. That's a great wage. That's the best offer we've had so far on a 4-year contract. Now this is where it gets a bit different. They want you to play striker, centre forward, left wing or right wing. I have spoke to the likes of Brendan Rodgers and a few of his coaching staff just behind the scenes to really get a gauge of what they meant by this, and they said they're looking to transition a few different things. They're looking for a player with decent versatility, which you offer anyway. So, if needs be, they can keep the team and the squad that they've got. On the likelihood that a few players start to deteriorate over next season, the likes of Jamie Vardy, he's been absolutely smashing it this season. He seems to just get better, or he's just as good as he was last season, the season before. But players do age. He might have a bit of a long-term injury, in which case you'll be his replacement. They also are looking at sort of formation changes that could occur next season to help with that sort of versatility and adaptation. Brendan Rodgers is a man that likes to change up things every so often. So putting someone just behind that Jamie Vardy, you're good with the ball, you're good at the ball at your feet, whether it's making the sprinting runs in behind the defence, partnering someone like Jamie Vardy could be brilliant. But also on the wings, as that adaptability, whipping the balls in with Jamie Vardy. I mean, it could be insane. But they've already got the likes of Harvey Barnes, Demarai Gray. Yeah. Okay, so they've literally just put that as a case of, we're still looking into things. Things could change over them 4 years. So we want to have it in place that you can't just look at us and go, I don't want to do that. They want someone that's willing to, give it their all, give it their best, no matter what is asked of them, and trains hard. And I think you're okay with that. Yeah. And when I said that to him, I was like, look, you've seen what it's like for Aston Villa at the minute. You can see that it's good. You can see that he's banging in goals, and you can see that he's much better at striker. And they agreed. They said, we can see that. But we've got Jamie Vardy. We're looking for depth. We're looking for versatility. If Jamie Vardy conks it, brilliant replacement. If we're looking to implement a new system, brilliant. We've got a player that can partner. If we're looking to someone to just fill in a role for a game or two at right wing, we've got a man. And it just sort of suits what they're looking for. So, goal bonus, only 5,000. Leicester, from the looks of this, are all about, we want to pay you a solid wage, but you're coming here to do a job. We don't want to pay you. We don't want to pay you for doing your job. No, that's what we're already paying you a wage for. So they've got a 5,000 goal bonus and a 5,000 assist bonus. Completely flat rates as far as I can gauge from a few other players. And most of the attacking sort of options are on these sort of goal bonuses. So, easy peasy. You're on exactly the same. It's fair and equal. What they are concerned about is their defence. They lost Harry Maguire, so I think they implemented something in terms of defensive strategy in trying to entice people to keep clean sheets. Do your job, do your defensive duties as much as you want to do your attacking duties. So they've offered a £12,000 clean sheet bonus. You've got certain duties filled in very well. Ben Chilwell's still at the club. For how long, we're not too sure. I'm not his agent, I don't know what's going on. The midfield, T. Elements. He gets back and helps out. Ndidi, incredible player. Anything can happen. So as long as the defensive, and you're doing your defensive duties when needed, like on corners or set pieces, or just helping out last minute, 90th minute defending a 1-0 lead, do your defensive duties, you're going to be rewarded for keeping that clean sheet. and then a massive whopping 15,000 win bonus. You know, it's all about we need to win matches. We're not paying you for goals. We're not paying you for assists, because that's your job at the end of the day. That's what you're in the team for. If you're not, you're out of the team, and you won't ever get them bonuses again. But what we do want is we want a winning attitude. £15,000, easy as you like. So it's actually only the second lowest in terms of bonuses, although the first two, which are going to be primarily your duties, are the lowest. It comes out at a £37,000 bonus rate, which is pretty nice. That takes the total, that plus your 55,000 a year, or 55,000 a week, up to 92 a week possibilities. That's if you, like I say, score, get an assist, keep a clean sheet, and win the game. That then puts a 4-year contract, 19.1 million, which is close to the Aston Villas, and it's even a year less. Now, personally, I'm your agent. Like I say, it's completely your choice. I bring to you the offers, you make your choice based on valued things. You can ask for my opinion, and I feel like I need to give my opinion. This Wolves one looks great on paper. It's only a 3-year contract. Got incredible bonuses. Your rate is exactly the same as the Aston Villa one, but in terms of going forward, that's gonna plateau. You're gonna be a backup. You're not gonna play. Ergo, you're not gonna warrant more money in 1, 2, 3 years time. Then I'm gonna look at you and go, great, you did a good job. And what? We're not giving you an improved offer. We'll give you the same contract. Or you're gonna want to move clubs, and none of the big clubs are gonna come to you because they're gonna be like, we're not gonna sign Wolves as backup striker. We're gonna want to sign Wolves as striker. That one for me, complete no-go. Sheffield, decent offer, decent wages, 4 years, striker, right wing, left wing. You don't mind playing there. Bonuses are great, goal bonuses and win bonuses. That's brilliant. Aston Villa's offer, great when you think of the more logistical side of things. You're not going to want to move house. You're going to stay at the club, but poor for your playing career. You're going to go down to the Championship with them. I don't think you're going to be want to be known as one of them players. Yes, you might be loyal, but it's my job to transfer you to the clubs where you're going to do well, not to clubs where you're going to ruin your career. And the Championship's tough. It's no less than the Premier League anyway. There's no guarantee you'll get straight back up. It might be 2, 3, 4 years until you're back up into the Premier League. You might go down into League One. But if you've signed that contract with them that extends for another 5 years,